We all know somebody like this in real life. Yep. Him right here, he's this type of dude that thinks because he cute in the white space that he let's be fucking clear, in the white realm, because babe,
be a normal individual. Tap into yourself and what you actually like and what you actually are interested in, which may not even be women, but that's another subject. And don't rehearse any man out there, any person out there, when you're dating somebody, do not do fucking weird ass rehearsed pickup lines on them. It's weird.
A few of them women's, honey, that I was like,
okay, that's a choice.
None of them are husband material. Honestly, I hope none of them get married.
What's up, family? Welcome back to another episode of Look at the Material podcast. I'm your host, BK, and today I have a very special guest. I'm here with my sister and my yapper in crime, Tia Torres. Tia, say what's up to the family.
Hey, guys. My name is Tia Torres, like the Puerto Rican princess is in the building. We're going to be, giving you our take on this wild journey.
Yeah.
Love is Blind, season 9.
Jesus. What's just your initial thoughts of the season? I mean, this has been, I would say, maybe one of the most controversial, not one of the most, but it's up there for like a controversial season, not only of the cast members. People are just kind of like, what's going on in Denver? Like, what was your, like, we're up to date now. We watched up into the last like episodes that was just released. So what's your thoughts?
My thoughts as if you are a person of color, do not move to Denver. If you want to move to Denver, already have your man or your woman already. Because
community before,
because the dating's already hard in general, but living in a city like that would make it so much harder.
Oh my god.
So that was my initial thought, like, okay, that's off my list of places to move to. One, and then two, what are the producers doing? Like, I'm so confused. Like, is it lack of diversity from the producer standpoint? Like, do y'all actually have range as far as people, backgrounds, ethnicities, race, all that? Like, what is the process? Because, for example, for Love Island, I remember Shelly or somebody saying they had to go through like 10 rounds of interviews.
Yes.
Background checks, then STD screening, so I'm pretty sure it's the same sort of thing here for Love is Blind, which is a national syndicated fucking dating.
Yes.
That's in all around the world, different countries and stuff. So I'm like, I know the vetting process is intense. So to have some of these people on here, I'm like, what did they do to get on?
And also I think like to the point of like, do the producers not have range? It's like, do you not know how to produce and tell love stories? We want to see love stories. Like, we want maybe one goof. Like, I understand you have to have it's reality TV, but it just feels like these are not eligible bachelors.
None of them are husband material. Honestly, I hope none of them get married.
Ooh, it looks like by the preview that we saw for the upcoming wedding episodes, everybody made it up there. So
everybody did make it up there.
So we shall see. But no, I agree. I was like, man, it must be hard to be like a person of color in Denver. But then also like there were other Black people, and when we get into the cast, we'll get into this. There were other.
There was that Black couple that kind of made it pretty far in the pod. She was a light-skinned woman. I remember she had the curly hair.
Yes.
And the other Black guy.
Yes. Didn't show none of it. So that's what I mean. It's like, okay, even if you have people there that are there for the drama, can you show us more love stories? I feel like when you think back to the early episodes of Love is Blind, I mean, I always think about, Lauren and Cameron and their season 1 experience, but it's like, where are those stories? I feel like this was like,
I think honestly, just because of how the show has evolved since season 1, especially with the I gotta say it for the men, really, it really be the men's. It really
Yes.
they're just there for the wrong reasons. Like point blank period.
He
Like
gives that.
yeah, they're just there for cloud and they want to, become Instagram influencers so they can quit their 9 to 5 and make thousands of dollars each month from ads and all this shit,
Because no, and we'll get into it in a minute. Some of them still have like their like cast foot like headshot as their like Instagram thing, and it's like
Yeah.
I think it's so obvious that you're not even here for love, and it's like there are some women that are on there for
like all the women on all the seasons of love.
But it's like, okay, some of them you're like, okay, maybe, but for the most part, these seem like earnest women who are accomplished, who are taking this seriously, and it's just
like the women are here, the men are like,
but we'll get into it with the women because some of these women too are like,
off.
What's going on?
And yeah, we'll definitely get it because there's a few women's honey that I was like,
okay, that's a choice. Well, speaking of the cast members, we're gonna go to the Love Is Blind Instagram and go through all the cast headshots and kind of give some of our thoughts. So Jordan,
I mean, I really don't dislike him. He's just, he cool. Like I think he's cool. Like
I think he's cool too.
Unfortunately, in dating, there's just different levels, right? So like for a person like him trying to date someone or be engaged to a person like Sparkle Meg, it's just, I think he should really just take a step back and really like reevaluate his dating choices, because it's like, I don't know why he wants to date someone of like that, caliber, that wants you to pay half of a fucking $500,000 loan for a $2.1 million house, knowing damn well your ass can't afford that shit.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to, I mean, like I said, and then, but also too, opposites do attract. It could work, but at the same time, like, I just don't, he's just a little too simple for Megan.
I mean, he definitely described himself as blue collar, even to the point where he was like, you don't have to buy Luca the most expensive thing. Like, I want to teach him about hard work and experiences and things like that. He seems to be just more, just like coming from a working class perspective.
Yeah.
He's in a totally different tax bracket than him.
Totally.
But they talked about, like, I feel like in his side confessionals, he talked a lot about how they frequently talked about debt and income. And so they're very much aware that like this is gonna be a very different experience. And it's not even just like she makes a couple $100,000 more than me. It's like a different, like she's casually looking at $2 million homes and to sell the one in LA to get the one in Denver. Like it's different.
It's given Izzy and Stacey.
But I will say I'm gonna give Jordan his 5s or 7s here.
Mm-hmm.
What I did appreciate is that when they did look at the home, his confessional off to the side was like, I don't want her to feel like I'm mooching. I don't want to feel like that.
That was a good thing for him to say.
He was kind of like already addressing the elephant in the room, that it is an uncomfortable experience when you step in a room with someone who's dated an almost billionaire. Like it does kind of make you feel like,
especially as a man, they're very prideful.
Especially a man coming from his background. He's probably used to being the provider.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Guy. And so, her being like, because he did mention that, she was like, I got it. Or like when they pulled up to the vacation and she's like, have you ever done vacation like this? And he's like, no. And she's like, get used to it. Like she wants to kind of show him her lifestyle.
Yeah.
And she likes how he grounds her. It's just like,
opposites really work.
Nah, like Jordan's cool.
Love his tattoos too. I think he's kind of cute. Like I actually think Jordan's cute. Like
it's a little Hammerhead Shark vibe, but for the most part, it's like okay.
And
like,
he has that baby face too.
Yeah, he does.
Like he just looks so like.
And I will say, out of the boys, he has the best personality. He tries to be funny. He's charismatic. Yeah. Like I do like his personality for sure. I also like that he likes being a dad. Like even his quote here is
so cute. And that's super attractive, especially when you're at that age too, because I mean he's 30. I know Sparkle Meg, she's like in her 30s as well.
Yeah.
You know, of course she wants to be a mom, right? So with him already being a dad and her already seeing that and seeing how he is as a father, I'm pretty sure that just turns her on and just like,
I
oh
think
my
so.
God, he's such a good dad.
And of course,
I mean, it's great.
His son, Luca, has type 1 diabetes.
The correlation with her dad
had type 1 diabetes. So she felt like her dad was leading her to him. But the fact that, like, I like that he put it out on the table. He was like, Luca's a big part of my life. He's my world. Like, they do 50-50. Like, him and his baby mama do 50-50.
Yeah.
It works out. You know, he's in this 1-bedroom apartment. He gives Luca the 1 bedroom and he's in the living room. Like,
yeah,
it's a big part of his life. And I think,
your parent
really likes that. I think she likes that.
No, it's like, even, you know, using myself as an example, I'm friends with a guy and he's a dad too, and how he is with his son, and, you know, just seeing the stuff that he does, I'm just like you're really doing your big one. Like, I see why your son is so obsessed with you and just with you. Yeah. I see why, you know. It's so cute.
Literally, when he had the stuffed animal that also had the point and the look, I said, "Oh my God!" And then Megan was so like,
emotional, baby. She's emotional.
And I love it.
She will cry.
That's me.
No, yeah.
Okay, Miss Allie, her quote is, "Some might describe me as very blunt." I actually wouldn't describe her as that.
No, it wasn't really displayed here.
No.
But initial, you know, thoughts on her, I think she's very pretty.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's a nurse. She has a great career. You know, you could tell she likes her shit. You know, she likes nice things. You know, she likes her beauty maintenance. You know, rightfully so, girl. Listen, you a nurse, baby. You got it, baby. You got it. I mean, her personality really isn't shining at all.
What I mean.
It's very blah. Yeah, I really don't have a lot to say because there's not a lot to talk about.
Right. That's exactly how I feel about Allie.
Pretty.
There's nothing much that's shining here. It's just kind of like, you know, I'm just here, and
literally, I'm just here. Like,
that's Anton. That's it. I mean, she doesn't really show much. She's non-confrontational. Mm-hmm. And even like when she was confronted with that whole situation with Anton's friend's girl in the bathroom, she was like, you're in trouble when we get home. But then we never see the scene of them talking about it at home. But then she talks about it with the girls at the hoedown later. And it's just like, so I wouldn't consider her blunt.
Producers, y'all here? Did y'all even film it? And if y'all did film it, why did you cut it out?
And if not, did that even happen? Did y'all even resolve that?
They made it such a big deal, and then, you know, the background music, dun, 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 and then the episode shuts off, and then it goes to the next episode, and we have nothing.
Nothing. It's actually what we do have, though, which could be an indication. We have this kind of passive aggressive interaction with the two of them in the kitchen. Mm-hmm. And he's like, let's do a mimosa. And she's like, I don't really drink after work. Like, they both work nights. And it's like a passive aggressive interaction we're seeing happening. And it's just like,
girl,
they give me nothing. So, I mean, we'll get a couple, but Allie's not giving me nothing.
Yeah, nothing. But you cute, girl. You cute. You cute, yeah.
Oh, we didn't even
see. I don't know.
We didn't even see Rohan.
Private equity. Oh, he got money.
We didn't see China.
She's very pretty.
So pretty.
So pretty. Her hair.
Patrick, they did you dirty with this photo, mind you.
Yeah. To me, I mean, he's just a basic dude. Obviously, okay, great career, awesome. He was very basic to me.
Very dry.
Yeah.
Everything sounded like a corporate.
Very corporate. My name is Patrick. It's like, can we just shake? Just shake.
Like, I mean, a big part of his storyline was his insecurity about his race, like, which is a compelling storyline because, you know, he meets another woman, Anna, who also shares the same thing. And it's exactly what we were talking about, what you brought up at the beginning of the episode, where it's like
how he was in his damn boots. Like it took him, and no exaggeration, like it took him like 5 minutes to like finally say it to Casey.
This is the thing though, it's his biggest fear, right? She's white very clearly, and she's like, no, I think you should tell me. Like, why wouldn't you tell me? And he's like, do you think I should? Like, it's Love Is Blind.
Now,
so, but no, it's not like if we're talking about not revealing how we're looking.
No,
like,
she should have never asked.
She kind of pressed him about it. Like she was like, no, I think you should. Like, I don't understand why you're so hesitant. He's so hesitant because his whole character arc is him being insecure about being in white spaces in Colorado and being discriminated against because he's Asian. Like he literally said to multiple people over and over again, producers, confessional, all this stuff of like going through this life as the only Asian person in all these sports and all these spaces and all these schools has made me very insecure because of the racism I faced in Colorado.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that's his life hurdle.
Yeah.
It
is. Yeah. We'll get back to you. We'll get back to you.
Okay. Next person. Mm-hmm. We have Mr. Nick. You have the floor.
Okay, aesthetics. Okay, based on looks. I mean, he's okay. Blonde hair, blue eyed man, cool. But him in the pods, he just okay. We all know he talked about sex a lot in a very like nasty, derogatory way, in my opinion. I know for me personally, if a man was talking to me about sex in that type of way, we wouldn't go past the first link. Like it would be like, nice meeting you. I would be so turned off and also creeped out to the point where they would never hear from me again. Like that would be it for me. And also, I just think it's unattractive when men do that, just like so early on. And then like kind of mocking the shit too, like talking about like, oh, Annie. like, oh, your name sounds so good in bed. Like, whoa.
It's so performative. It's so vulgar. Like
it's disrespectful to me personally. Like, there's just certain stuff as a man that you shouldn't say to a woman, and like, or just anybody that you're dating. Cause like what? So I'm like your sex doll that you just throw on the bed and fuck? Like what?
Yeah,
like,
and that's how he was.
He might have one.
He was also talking like a 12-year-old that's never touched a piece of pussy before. Like seriously, like it looked like he just got like when he brought up pickup lines twice on the initial dates. He was
out about that,
and just doing the pickup lines, and it's just like you're scaring the maidens, you're scaring the host. I mean, obviously not Kate or Annie, and we'll get into that. To your point, the derogatory, like vulgar nature of it,
it's just nasty.
It's nasty. Why are you talking like a 7th grader, like about sex? Like I just
no, literally, that's what it's giving. It's giving like you just hit puberty, you're horny, and you just want to like just like say outlandish stuff at this big grown age. You're 28. Probably now you're 30. Or about to be 30 because, like, you know, they filmed it like over a year ago. You're grown, okay? Like, we're not talking to each other like that.
Is the carpet wet? And what gets drier and wetter at the same time?
It was the carpet for me.
No.
Sir, dig deep. Do better. Go back to your rehearsed pickup lines. Find something better.
No, but actually, matter of fact, Nick, don't rehearse no goddamn fucking pickup lines. Be a normal individual. Tap into yourself and what you actually like and what you actually are interested in, which may not even be women, but that's another subject. And don't rehearse. Any man out there, any person out there, when you're dating somebody, do not do fucking weird ass rehearsed pickup lines on them. It's weird.
This is a prime example of him wanting to be something that he's not.
Yeah.
You know, because some men just have it, right? Some men just have that charm, that charisma, that knows what to say, you know, like just that talk. But men like Nick, he might have to put in a little extra work.
Be yourself. And if the person is not attracted to you or into you because
there you go. Be yourself.
Be your fucking self.
Do you want?
Because also it's false advertisement. Because you're doing all this shit just to reel somebody in, and you be your real person, your real self, and it's like that's not what I thought I was getting. Like,
and he was saying the same shit to fucking Kate, yep, to Kate, and then also to Annie, saying the same thing.
You sure was.
I swear, it seems like there's a man every other season or every season that literally says the same thing to multiple women. It, like I said, like it just seems like there's always a guy that
and it's like we're being recorded. Like we're gonna see this. Like
the thing, but you know, they do say like sometimes you forget that there's a camera on you because it's just there, you know, all the time. But also too, like the women, they were gonna find out eventually, either there or once you're on the screen. Like regardless, like it's gonna come out. Like,
and I guess they think like, okay, maybe it won't make the edit /
oh yeah, that's what they think too. Yeah, it won't make the edit.
Or like they're not gonna talk because you're not supposed to actually talk about who you're dating. But it's like, bro, you tried it. Oh, Megan, Sparkle Megan. She says the key to my heart is anything that sparkles. I still don't understand why her fucking nickname is Sparkle Meg. I don't get it. Like she, you know what I mean? Like
she's very dry to me, very just flatline. Yeah. And also too, at her age, I was like, I thought she was older. Like, when she said her age, I said,
putting it simply, I don't hate Sparkle Megan. No, I think she's cool. I think like I've grown to love her as the season has gone on. Like I like her with Jordan and I like what he brings out of her. But you know, she definitely just gave me, you know, she's like, men are intimidated by how much money I make. They call me Sparkle Megan, but I'm not sparkly. I wear beige and shit.
Let's go. Let's talk. Let's talk about it. Because you know, I've been around the world 3 times, okay? Megan, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, sister. It's not because men are intimidated by you, because the thing is, you've been dating the same type of caliber men or higher than where you are. So I don't think they're intimidated by the fact that you make a lot of money, you live in a very nice home, you take expensive ass trips. I don't think they're intimidated by that. I think they just simply didn't like you, because unfortunately with men of that caliber, you're literally just another number, unless you find that, I mean, a 0.99% of men in that category that's actually good men and faithful men.
Yeah.
The men that you've been dating have treated you like an object or a number, because that's what comes with it.
Well, and I feel like that's why she's on Love is Blind, is that she's like, okay, well, I've been dating in this bracket, and when I dated the rich niggas, we would go on these, you know, expensive trips and dinners, we would have amazing sex, and then he would be gone by the time I woke up working on the next thing. Like, yeah, she definitely wants something different, and you can see the way she softens and changes her perspective being with someone like Jordan versus being with someone like Mike. I don't know. Sparkle Meg, get a new nickname. Like, get a new nickname. He was not sparkly, bro. Joe. He says, I can burn down the house at karaoke. I'm sure you can. It just gives frat boy.
That's literally what I was gonna say. Frat boy energy, like you're a child.
And honestly, you can tell he's in sales on the show, recruiter. But yeah, no, it gives sales.
Yeah, no, he's definitely in sales for sure.
He's low key a pussy ass bitch. He's fake. I think that you should have been told that girl you wasn't fucking with her. You got a free vacation, and you brought up the fact that your lease was up in July. Like, you know, so would I move in with you? Like, I just don't.
No, you not, bitch.
What? Why would you even say that?
As a man,
like, you're not talking, like, he wasn't talking about living arrangements in general. He's like, my lease up. Like, nigga, so what?
Say your motherfucking ass, come swoop you up. Like,
you want big mama, big mama. That's what
she. Yeah, he looking for a sugar mama, somebody that's gonna take care of. Because him right here, we all know somebody like this in real life. Yep. Him right here, he's this type of dude that thinks because he cute in the white space that he. Let's be fucking clear, in the white realm, because babe, I've seen way finer white men.
Please. Please, Joe.
Trust. Baby, come to Houston. Oh, Madison, come to Houston, babe. Come to Houston. Get you a fine white man. Anyway,
Joe is a liar and he's fake and he should be fucking ashamed of himself.
He should, but also too, he has such a big ass ego and a big ass head. He doesn't see what he's doing is wrong. He does not see it. Now, maybe if he watches back at himself on camera, typically you have a different perspective on things. When you look at yourself, you're like, oh shit, like that was fucked up. But like he think because he too fucking cute that he can just run shit and that women just gonna do shit. Now, I'm pretty sure he has had that. Women just fall to his feet. But the fact that you even are saying, this is my thing. This is what kills me about men in general. They're so quick to pinpoint a woman's flaw about either her body or her face or just something about her. They want to pick a woman apart. But it's like, dude, have you looked in the mirror? For you to call Madison a woman of a larger physique, first off, Madison is not fat at all. You just have been fucking with bitches that are like double fucking zeros.
But like if she was, Joe, you are not attracted to her and get this bitch out of her misery.
No, but this is my thing.
Come on now.
This is my thing.
Like, be real.
Where Madison should have just taken off the rose colored glasses off. When a man starts to be mean to you like that, just know he does not like you. Or there's another woman.
Run.
You have to run.
Your partner to be fucking nice to you at the bare minimum.
And then also, too, men typically, they're not going to be the ones to cut it off. But they'll do everything in their power for you to be pushed further and further away.
And he rage baits Madison. Like, he will make it to where she'll try to get in a fight or get baited into a fight.
He wants her to break up with him so bad.
He does. You can tell.
He gets annoyed at every... I mean, the bitch can say, hey, babe, I got some coffee this morning. Ugh.
He'd be like,
this bitch.
He'd be like, you don't have doubts? You don't have doubts? Like
I don't know who that is. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Picture.
Okay.
Most controversial cast member.
Yes, this is the most controversial cast member. Let me do a disclaimer / PSA on Edmund. Neither of us are professionals with licensure, anything like that. I am in school for social work, so some of the terms I've been seeing thrown around, I'm familiar with, things like that. We don't have the capacity to diagnose Edmund, but what we can do is comment on the behaviors he displayed on the show in the context that we know that he has had, according to him, a severely traumatic childhood. We met his mother. We're like, okay, that's another can of worms. So we understand that there was definitely some severe trauma early on in Edmund's life. He talked about foster care. He talked about being very familiar with social workers and bouncing from family to family. That's incredibly traumatic. And he's obviously that, they call them adverse childhood experiences or ACEs. The more of those that you have, it has a long-term impact on like your behaviors as an adult. We get that. Mm-hmm. What we will speak to is his unacceptable and maladaptive behavior that he displayed that was unbecoming of himself and unbecoming of his partnership with KB, and really question production as to the seriousness of the fucking show you're making. That's
really the villain for real, because why would you in your right mind think someone like this should be on a show like this, who's supposed to be someone's husband, not no little boyfriend, not no sneaky link, husband.
Like sign on the dotted line, contractually married.
We share bank accounts, we share assets. I have your last name. You're the father of my child. You really think this nigga is that?
Based off of his intro, goddamn reel, where he's talking about eating his boogers.
I should have said, cut, you're done. They should have said, thank you for your time. I don't think you're the best fit for this platform. Exit. It's honestly like alarming. Like
it's alarming.
His behavior. I don't know, if he has friends or a good community or something. Like, has no one ever like corrected this behavior? Like, I'm kind of confused on like who's been around you.
And we're talking about like kissing the floor. We're talking about like jumping, running, screaming. Like was on
outbursts,
like outbursts.
They're outbursts, like in mental breakdowns, and like this like, I mean, he's like this, like and down
roller coaster.
And then also too, like, I'm curious to see, or well, obviously we didn't see, but I'm curious to know that if any of the guys in the men's quarters pulled him aside and was like, "Hey, bro, like,
what's going on?
You need to chill." Or like, what's going on? Because even I think Mike was the guy, or was it Mike, or was it Brendan? He's so cute, by the way. I think he's so cute. But Brendan, he was like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing?" Like, while Edmund was kissing the floor, and Ed was like, "I haven't kissed anything in a while." It's like, "But nigga, you choose the floor."
Well, then go into the corner, go into the bathroom, go kiss yourself in the mirror, go kiss the pillow. Why are you laying in front of everyone?
Because he wants attention, whether it's good or bad. He's people that he just wants attention. And at this, again, big grown ass age, and you have a pretty, reputable, career. You're a real estate agent, you're a realtor, you have to be professional as well. Like, dude, you're killing your brand, honestly, as a realtor, because as a realtor, you have a brand.
Yeah.
You want people to buy from you.
Yeah.
Right? And you go on a show and you display very, again, just alarming behavior.
And like socially unacceptable behavior. Like, that's just not what you do as a 29-year-old man. Like,
he's literally, I can't even say he's a 10-year-old. He's more like a 5 or 6-year-old.
Yeah, it's like very childlike behavior.
Very childlike. And honestly, I feel bad for him.
Me too.
I feel super bad for him, because it's like, he doesn't see what he's doing is like wrong or anything. He needs serious help.
Yeah.
And it's honestly, and I hate, and it seems like they always be trying to embarrass Black people on these fucking shows too.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to bring that into it, but like he's a Black man.
I mean, it's true though. Like,
they always be trying to embarrass us on these shows. Like, it's either we're the whore or this type of shit, or like the abuser, like and it's just like,
it's unfortunate.
Yeah, we got a lot to see. This is who I wanted to see more. This, because she made it pretty far in the pie.
Yeah, we didn't see.
So cute.
She's so cute, and then but like what they did show of her was like she was just kind of consoling.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's when I saw her. Initially, I would see her, in the background, but really, when she was consoling, who was it?
She was consoling Megan at one point.
It was Megan, because that's when Megan got ghosted, or when
Blake.
Yeah, we left the show. Yep.
We didn't see not one pod scene.
No, we didn't see shit. But you cute, girl.
She's cute. Oh, Anton.
I think Anton is cute. This picture is horrible.
It's him in these damn glasses.
Right there. Like, they should have told him, take it off.
Like,
where this is a professional photo for us to fucking show the cast. These are professional photos.
Anton to me is like, he's all right, but I feel like he shows like some signs of being potentially like an insecure partner or controlling type of partner.
Very insecure. He's definitely insecure, and he definitely is controlling for sure.
And I think he knows that Ali
has a slight alcohol problem as well.
He might have an alcohol problem, might have a partying problem.
Because I wouldn't want my partner to be drinking, because she was saying like he drinks like 2 beers. As soon as he gets home from work, he drinks beer.
Yeah.
Every day.
And that's just not compatible with her lifestyle, which is like, okay. But I feel like
she's very healthy. She works out.
but he's also a little passive aggressive too, where he's like, he knows that like she isn't necessarily gonna like match. Like he's like, are you typically this messy? And but like I don't know. It's just he's not being honest with himself.
Where he's coming from because he's Russian. Is he Russian?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's Russian. You know, they're super traditional. You know, like he's the typical like.
Yeah, he definitely gives me like machismo. Because even when she was like, could I paint your nails?" and he was like, "No, fuck no." I was like, "Oh."
He was letting his daughter do it, but not her. Yeah,
I was like, "Oh, I see where this is going."
But like he wants his woman to cook and clean.
He wants that, and he also is the type of nigga that was like, why would he literally was like, why would we need separate accounts? We only need a joint account.
Baby, y'all, you know my shit, bitch.
This is not the 1920s, ho.
Old tradition, like how Neeeeee said, it's that old traditional bullshit. When she was talking about how, because Cordell was like, Cordell, he let that old traditional bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, no, like, yes, we're gonna have separate accounts.
Yeah.
And a joint one.
Yeah. That's a chop for me. And
it's a chop for me too.
You got the nerve to have a big ass forehead on top of that, bitch? No. And you got the nerve to kiss with your eyes open, bitch? Fuck no.
That's scary. I wonder, is that like a, I don't know, like, like I know some guys that like they will open but not have them open the whole time because a lot of them they like to like look at you do it, you know.
But like he goes in
like
nah.
Bye, Anton. Bye, Ant Boy.
Never saw her.
No. This asshole. I know me and him will be beefing in real life because he is he's so on his high horse, baby. Yeah. You can't tell this nigga nothing. And men like that, I don't get along with because I'm an ego killer. So, like, I don't get along with men like this. And also, too, you know what? If you weren't such an asshole, people don't come for your looks, right?
To be honest,
you fucking person.
I think his biggest indictment is being 38
and
bragging about being in a health wealth club and my homegirl with a boyfriend saunas with me. I think he should be more embarrassed about this fucking slick side, deep side part to the fucking side with this fucking unbuttoned shirt. And not knowing the difference between type 1 and type 2 diabetes. Nigga shaming a father with diabetes.
Talking about with diabetes.
And why are you dirty macking? He's dirty macking and throwing the other nigga under the bus like you like trouble and you know, I just can't believe his son has diabetes. That's not the same as you about to get your shit cut off because of the type of diet you have. That's a totally different. He's 5 years old. Like, I just feel like that should have been
hereditary. Like, I thought we all knew that, right? Well, not clearly not.
Clearly not. It's these dudes that are like, yeah, I'm part of this health well club, and you have to have a certain like net worth to even be a part of it. And blah, blah, blah. It's all this fucking
he's very elitist. That's his whole identity. This is his identity. This is it. That's all you're gonna get out of him. It's him being a wealthy real estate investor. Boom. That's it.
You don't talk about I bought my first property in 2015 and we can be a couple and we can have an empire. Nigga, what else? What else is
there to do? I think it's just getting to the point where it's just greedy. It's just greedy.
He's greed.
He's greedy.
It's greed. It's greed. And we talk about this all the time. But him in particular kind of doing those little digs at Megan and being like, oh, I just like to push her buttons, or, you know, just being like, I know who you're dating.
You're provoking me. So therefore, you're already toxic as fuck.
You're toxic.
You're already toxic, bitch. And we haven't even met in real life.
And this is the thing, too, about him being like, yeah, Jordan drives, and like, this is what Jordan drives, and oh, he's just so different from me. You're literally just talking about the type of money he makes.
Yeah.
Little do you know, she's having real ass fucking conversations with Jordan over here. And it has nothing to do with money.
It's so surface with him. It's so
surface.
That's his identity right here.
And he wanted to be chosen. He wanted to close the deal with Megan. And he was so blown that she chose him. He chose Jordan. You know.
Ego got hurt. That's what it was.
Oh, hell yeah.
It was an ego.
We don't know Shelby.
Michelle. Oh, she seemed like she would be sweet.
Next up, we have KB.
Oh, she said this, bitch. This is your journey right here. My worst habit is falling in love with potential.
Oh, that's KB.
That's you, and we saw that in real life on the show.
Honestly, I feel like if you want to really get to know who KB is, watch her interview with AD. Although I didn't like AD's attitude towards her, but I will say with KB,
can we just?
She doesn't see that
she isn't a real interviewer. Like
no.
We can't put too much like pressure on her.
No. What I mean is, it's not pressure. It's that
expectation. We shouldn't put that expectation because she's
not an expectation. Is that she was being shady towards KB during the interview, and it's like the entire comment section was like, AD, you literally fell for Clay like more than once. Like
you fell for Ali.
Like interview her about her Love Island. Her Love Is Blind experience.
What? Not to veer off, but what was she saying? Like what was she saying that was shady? Like
her tone. Like
okay,
and girl, you.
AD already has a bitchy tone. To begin
the thing of like, okay, I'm trying to just figure out, and you did what? Okay, you kind of selling me a little bit. It's like, AD, just ask the fucking and then popping in there of like, just having to plug her and Ali and having to, it's just like, not everybody needs a show. It's not even that like you put expectations on her. It's like, well, not everybody needs a fucking show.
That's true.
She doesn't
need it.
I didn't learn anything about KB other than KB says she went to therapy and did the work. This is always a red flag because in terms of doing the work about unlearning this whole thing of my worst habit is falling in love with potential, that's like a core thing that you do. That's a habit that you have. You don't just do the work and it's just over and done. It's a constant thing that you're working on. And it just kind of felt like she was like, AD was trying to get to the point of like, okay, so what did you see in Edmund? And she literally said, I deceived myself. And I looked past the looks and I looked past me not being attracted to his voice, his looks, his outfits. I choked it down. That's not something to applaud. Like, you wasted his time. You wasted film. You wasted a slot for a couple that actually even could have been there, could have been shown, because she almost took pride in like, well, I'm a social worker, so I have a soft spot. Bitch, people have empathetic jobs all the time. That doesn't mean you have to make your intimate partners your project.
And yeah, if I were Edna, I would feel offended, honestly. Because even if I was the ugliest bitch on the planet, my man better think I'm the prettiest, okay?
And that's my thing. You want your partner to be. So why are we doing this?
Feel like you're attracted at least.
And then AD was like, so you didn't stop after the outbreak? The outburst? And she was like, I didn't. And I have grace and patience. And I'm like, no, it just gives fake. Like, I don't know.
Maybe it is fake.
It's fake.
It is fake. Because even in the pods when she was just like, it's okay, baby. It's just every time she opens her mouth, I cringe. I hate it.
It's so cringy.
I hate it.
But she basically defended all of her actions on the show, on AD's podcast. I'm like, I don't know what they showed, but like, I just sucked through it. And when I really stick my mind to it, I have to commit to it. Bitch, this is not a fucking marathon. This is fucking marriage, bitch. Like, that's crazy.
She's the Lulu. Next, we go with KB, girl. Don't put girl. Don't know. Bleach blonde botch body. Sorry.
Miss Ex Mormon case E34.
I'm excited to get to know someone for their soul. Bullshit. Bitch. If bitches are just more real with themselves, they would just go so much further. Let's be clear, Casey. You love an attractive man, and that is okay.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you go on Love Is Blind knowing that you care about looks? You do care about looks.
You care a lot about
people like that. They want to make it seem like they're a better person because they don't care about looks. They care about the person's soul. It doesn't make you a better person because you are like that. Like, no, like, girl, keep it a buck. You
You care about looks.
Care about looks, and it's okay.
That's the thing. There's some people, because she doesn't even go deep enough in her chats.
Yeah.
Where it's like you want more, like she's looking for personality or anything. She's talking about sex and she's talking about looks and wanting to be chosen. And the fact that she was with the guy for however many years or however long. That was like,
and the girlies found him. The girlies found him on the internet too.
Oh, really?
I saw what he looked like.
Talking about, I should have broken up with him many times, Patrick. Patrick should have ran out that door when she said that, because I don't know. I just feel sad for Casey. I feel sad that she says she changed her appearance to look more like a girl that her guy was into. I hate the fact that like
she's very insecure.
So insecure about herself, and like that she's a 34-year-old woman that seems to be wildly confused about the concept of race. Like I just feel sorry for her. For so many reasons.
Yeah, and it's spewed. It's spewed horribly.
It horribly spewed.
I know she's cringing, and I know she's so fucking embarrassed.
Because let me tell you something. The fact that she tried to act like, oh, I don't know, but then when we get that cut scene and she's like, I could not be attracted. Like I'm not gonna like
even grow on me.
Baby,
that's how you know she didn't find that man cute at
she was like, this is what it's gonna look like. Like she was so concerned about what it was gonna look like versus just being honest with him and being like, we need to break up.
Superficial bitch. She's superficial. She's all about an image.
Yeah,
she thinks she that girl because she's like the typical prototype, in the white realm.
But I don't even think she thinks she's that girl. Like she's that insecure. Like
as far as like, or better yet, it's just that privilege shit.
Yeah.
It's just like fuck all that other shit, that bitch and all that. It just boils down to like the privilege. Because also too how she tried to manipulate and gaslight Patrick, talking about you don't want to go to Baja. Bitch, no, you don't want to go to Baja. You don't want to go with Patrick. You don't want to go back to Denver with this nigga.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to do with him. And you have the nerve
cowardly
straddle him and kiss him. You know what? I hope. You know what?
See, and that's my thing. I knew it was something funny when she tried to act clueless about the whole race thing, because it's like, girl, even the whole fact that you're caught up in what this is gonna
but then made it seem like it was okay with her because she used the example of her family and how they view, race, and then also her brothers, how they're, married to other race women. So you made this nigga feel comfortable. And also said, thank you so much for sharing that with me. Thank you for being vulnerable. Like supporting this man.
Yes.
And when it get down to the business, aka when you see these hoes in real life, face to face, then you
panic.
You're like, oh no.
He's Asian. She panicked.
Fucking rhyme.
She was like, I can't do it. Like it will not grow. But then was like, he's like, okay, that's okay. We'll take it slow. And she's like, no, but, and then kisses him. It's like,
never kept it a buck.
Never.
This nigga is like, when you say love is patient, when you started to say all that, I said, oh my God, Patrick.
Oh my God. Somebody pull him to the side.
He should have said like, no, babe. Like,
and the way that he said it was hours after the reveal. Like she didn't even wait a night.
Mm-mm. All right, girl. Bye, girl.
Casey.
Bye, Casey.
Oh, we didn't see any. Damn. We didn't meet any of these people. Oh.
God.
Oh, God. Her quote is, I don't put up with a lot of issues.
Because you are the issue. You are the cancer.
You are the cancer.
You are the cancer. And first off, you should be a fucking ashamed at the fact that you are a hair salon owner / hairstylist, and your hair has been looking bonkers on camera. Like, bonkers. But you know what? When the white girls get the extensions, and they do the wefts.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Yeah,
doesn't blend. Have the
and then tease the fuck out of it.
It's like,
It's sad.
Thousands of dollars getting that shit done too.
I think Miss Raggedy Ann is a bit. I think that she has a lot of arrested development. She's incredibly insecure. She was so desperate to walk out of those pods with the man, any man, that she would look past any sign that he wasn't attracted to her, that she wasn't attracted to him. And she drank herself to death in those pods to convince herself that she fell in love with this nigga, Nick. Who was saying nothing but like dirty fucking jokes about wet carpets and how would you feel if your kids are gay? Like, no, bitch.
Oh yeah,
you're ridiculous and you look ridiculous. And I'm just so glad that the world got to see how ridiculous you look. I mean, I have no real nice words.
No one's on your side, babe.
No, and then also the way you did Brendan was kind of fucked up. I mean, you switched on him on a dime, and then it was just about this weird thing of like, you know, the fight she even like picked in Mexico where it was like, I had to go back, like, did I miss something? Like, what are you fucking even? I think that she's
now this is
and it's laughing out, but
it's reversed now. Instead of you seeing a man being an asshole towards a woman because she doesn't like him, we're seeing a woman picking a fucking fight for nothing. The nigga didn't do nothing. She just wants to argue because she don't like him. She does not like him.
That's it.
That's it. That's why she's being an asshole.
That's it.
Like, she's being a bitch. And he should be peeping it instead of fucking fuck.
You know what? His fake ass knew that shit and was like, I feel like you're trying to self-sabotage and blah, blah, blah. But this the thing. They both need, like, it would be a Beard situation or a Lavender Marriage situation. So they both need each other for the shtick to keep going. Because he knows that and it's like, it just freaked me out that he was so like, well, my love, like what was, you know, but not, he didn't even look concerned. It was like his face was so flat, but he's like, oh, well,
weird. But no, she's just a weirdo to me.
Henny, you're such a weirdo, and you know you want to stay in downtown Denver and not in that fucking mountaintop. You know that,
bitch. That mountaintop was giving, I don't know, like scary movie vibes. Like, I don't know.
You watch that shit at night. You're talking about some goddamn hell.
I gotta be around civilization. I need to be around some lights, some buildings.
Right.
Oh, Blake, he cute.
I mean, Blake, I feel like my only knock against you, I don't have no thoughts about you because I don't really know too much about you. But
I don't like the fact they just be bouncing. Like, they just be
the ghosting is not only knock about Blake. Like, come on, bro. You gotta say something to people that you're like,
that you're fully invested in.
Come on now.
Yeah.
That's my thing about Blake. Bye, Blake.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, like, but
I'm looking for a boyfriend, I'm looking for a husband. Period, bitch.
Period. And, but you know, she dodged a bullet.
She definitely dodged a bullet.
She stood her ground. I like that she stood.
And that's when you know everything happens for a reason, babe.
Yeah, it does. And I like that she was vulnerable. She stood her ground. She was like, "No, I will not consider doing this. Like, if this is a deal breaker for you, and if you are saying I'm in love with you and I love you one day, and then the next day you snatch it away, that's not love." So
he was just saying that.
Yeah, he was just saying that shit. We didn't see Deo.
Oh, Anna.
I liked Anna.
She's cute. Like, I thought she was so cute. I thought she was very nice. But that ghosting shit again, like,
girl.
No, so apparently word on the street is the real reason why she left is because she said that her parents thought she was kidnapped because she did, you know, they don't have access to their phones. And the Asian families, they could be a little intense as well too.
It's not like her coming from an immigrant background. She's and they wouldn't understand why she was. Yeah,
exactly. So like, I know they were freaking out, you know, and that's how she
God. Because you know, she was talking about, she was like, they do not even understand. Like, I didn't tell them, like, they will not get what I'm doing.
If you know that information, why are you
on the show? Because
you're wasting time, and there's people, there's probably thousands, probably millions of people that apply for these types of shows.
Yes.
Someone else could have had the opportunity, bitch.
Like, that was
come on. Like, it's just, to me, it makes no sense. Just like when these niggas backtrack and be like, well, I don't know if I'm ready for marriage. Well, bitch, ain't this what the show's about?
Right.
You're wasting time. You're wasting Netflix's money and resources.
Yeah.
And also, you're like, you just snatched someone else's opportunity that probably would have actually been super successful at
But
this show.
also, let's keep it a bug. She was about to have one of the only fucking interesting storylines with Patrick as they were facing their internalized racism.
She another one.
They were going to be the first time that they were going to be dating within their fucking race, and they just so both happen to be Chinese. Well, you know, Patrick's half Chinese, half Cambodian, and she's full Chinese. Like, that was going to be an incredible storyline, but it's just like, he ghosted, broke his heart. He settled for fucking Casey.
No,
not the whole place. Like, what? Why did she? She could have even left the nigga a note and said, "Look, my parents are."
That's what I'm saying. And like they'll let you at least leave a fucking note.
Come on. I think people have left notes in the past if they've left or something.
They have left notes. Even like when Bliss baked that cake for Zach and did the little note, the producers handed him the cake and the note for his birthday. There's ways you can communicate.
Yes.
Like, and
you know, for her,
we got some explaining to do, girl.
And she didn't really explain it at the hoedown.
Oh yeah,
Brendan. I'm ready to build new traditions with someone. This is a horrible photo.
Horrible. His eyes look so black. Like they look dark and scary.
You know, I don't have many thoughts on Brendan because I just know
he definitely gives like that man that because he has a deep ass voice too.
But also being like, what door do you want, Annie? Talk about our door. Talk about our house. I'm like, oh God.
Well, he definitely wants a family. He definitely wants that marriage, that family. That
it's kind of like I question like what they even talked about. Like I never got their chats.
Like, they're very boring.
I'm like, what's
more than half these people are fucking just black. They're boring. Boring.
Especially Brendan. I feel like we didn't get much screen time with him.
No, we didn't get shit from him.
What color door, Annie? It was like, okay. I don't know. I don't know, Brendan.
Babu. Oh, Maddie.
I just want
is good banter and big arms. Period. Good banter.
Oh, good banter.
I love her energy. I think she's a sweetheart. I just really want her to open her eyes. That's all I gotta say about her.
I want her to love herself because there were so many flags about Joe.
The thing is, she was talking because she did the V Files.
Okay.
And I saw a clip. She talked about how she's always been a very confident woman. She never was insecure about her body or anything. But she did mention by being in a relationship with Joe, after the show wrapped, she developed an eating disorder after that. Like he did her dirty. I guess shit, what we saw was what we saw, but you know, behind the scenes or, you know, when the camera shut off,
it was worse. I mean, he gave really, really scary vibes when talking with her, even whenever he was like woman, like he referred to her as woman. But
I wish the mayor would.
Yeah.
Like, woman. Bitches ain't the 1800s where you saying like it's like when a white man says boy.
Yeah.
The thing, like I feel so bad.
Outside of her not being, you know, now that you've given that context of like,
yeah,
she hasn't been insecure about her body. It's not, I feel like what I saw, I wasn't even thinking about the body shit, more so like there were so many red flags in the pods where Joe was like criticizing her for having a cat, criticizing her for bringing up the 7-Eleven shit.
Oh,
there were so many moments where he was
underlining basically saying, "Oh, this bitch like to snack."
Just criticizing her and like
he's just an asshole.
But like, you know, I think I would always just be like, Madison, why? Like, it's very obvious that he's not avoiding you. He's not into you. Like, so I mean, outside of like potential body issues, it's like self-esteem. Like, you should not be going back and forth.
You know, unfortunately,
out of the pods. Period. Point blank.
Unfortunately, a lot of the women, you know, are pygmishas. Like, you know, even I thought for a slight second KB was a pygmisha too, because she was talking about all kinds of shit that she was gonna do. And
after watching that interview, I'm like, I think you're still a pygmisha, baby.
Yeah, like very much so. 80 was too.
But even with, and it comes from this like low self-esteem in my opinion, because even when they're at the pool party, Joe is acting a fucking ass. She walks away and then she's like, KB, come over here with me. But But she didn't stay 10 toes on the KB shit. She was like, okay, I'll go with you. Okay, well, Joe, show me where you want to go. It's like, no, stand on your 10 toes. Like, you know that he's behaving in this way. Like, there's no back and forth.
Very hard to watch.
It was so hard to watch.
As a woman, like, and seeing a man, like, do that dirty shit.
Oh.
Now, I know every woman has their rock bottom. Don't I always say this?
Hope she continues to love herself.
So we gotta wait for that rock bottom, babe. And from the preview, it looked like he left her at the altar. It looked like he didn't even fucking show up.
It looked like he was in the car.
He looked like he was ghost. Left you. Oh God, Lord.
And the last person is Dylan, which we also didn't see.
Oh, no. He's cute.
So those were our thoughts on the cast members. We're going to jump to part 2, where we get into the initial love triangles and couples. We talk about the couples that are like together as to date before the wedding shit. And we're going to talk about some highlights in the season that went viral, some background and all that type of stuff. Anything you want to say about this cast before we move into part 2, or how you feeling?
We can move right on to part 2, because I think the part 2 is really where we get down to the business for real.
Yes, ma'am. All right, so make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for part 2. Bye.